Doug Cush's family has been growing wheat in northern New South Wales since 1908.
I'm a generational farmer. My grandfather was a farmer, his forefathers were farmers.
For the past 25 years they've grown durum wheat, and now, as well as supplying grain to others, they also mill their own semolina and manufacture high-quality pasta. Like Doug's boutique pasta plant, Australia's durum wheat story is a small but successful one. We may not export as much durum as the EU, Canada or the USA, but thanks to this region's rainfall patterns and relatively fertile soils and Australia's high-quality varieties, our durum is in demand from pasta-making connoisseurs.
The quality is exceptional for our crop. Worldwide there are some 35 million tonnes produced, and we only produce about half a million tonnes on average, but it is bought for the purposes of blending with other lower quality grades, and it's particularly sought after by the Italians.
Durum can provide significantly higher returns than bred wheats.
For example, in 2011, at about harvest time, there was a very significant price difference that at one time was about went from $80 or $100 price difference per tonne.
Though price differentials make durum an attractive prospect for growers, susceptibility to drought and crown rot has restricted local production. But thanks to ADWIP, the Australian Durum Wheat Improvement Program, better traits are in the pipeline. A GRDC-funded collaboration between the University of Adelaide and the New South Wales Department of Primary Industries, ADWIP commenced its second 5-year program of plant breeding and testing in July to improve industry capacity and grower returns. Australia's durum breeding program has a history spanning 60 years. The new program is set to build on the foundations of that past breeding work, specifically addressing the issues of crown rot, improve yield and drought tolerance while maintaining quality. It's a complex selection process involving numerous tests for yield and quality traits throughout the entire pasta production cycle. As well as examining plant properties, the team perform their own milling of semolina, then go on to manufacture pasta, testing each step of the way to ensure a high-quality product that meets the different needs of millers and pasta makers.
Millers are interested in the amount of semolina they can produce from, say, 100 tonnes of wheat. For the pasta maker, they're more interested in a uniform semolina of nice bright colour, with no impurities in the grain, no weather damage, and the kind of dough properties that we've either got now or we can strive for that match the US desert durums, considered to be some of the best in the world.
Desert durum is produced under irrigation in the deserts of Arizona and California, and its uniformity of seed size and colour contribute to good yields of semolina. This season, durum growers in southern regions had access to 3 new superior varieties from the breeding program: Chilkari, WID 802 and WID 803. All have Australian premium durum grading.
They'll be improvements over the current varieties like Hyperno, Sately, Calca and Tamaroi, in things like colour and yield and processing ability.
Further north, Caparoi, released 2 years ago, has shown improvements over previous varieties.
And Caparoi has got all the quality traits of Bellaroi, but it's also got the ability to yield under drought.
The breeding team is currently testing even better cultivars for durum growers in the north.
We've got 5 new varieties that are in the NVT system that are undergoing evaluation at the moment. Some of them represent really significant yield improvement over Caparoi, and we're quite excited about it.
These new varieties are set to improve grower confidence when it comes to delivering premium grade durum.
The best thing about our lines is that they have got a very good ability to put extra protein into the grain, and they are more assured to make the ADR1 grade.
Through GRDC's International Germplasm Exchange project, the team has access to genetic material from overseas, which could fast-track improvements in Australian varieties.
Well production is pretty much static, but the demand for pasta is increasing, particularly in Asia, and we see a potential there.
Asia is also where Doug Cush believes there's significant opportunity.
I think there's huge potential. Asia is a growing market, but we need an industry that can capitalise on that growth.
A stronger industry producing a consistent volume of well-marketed export durum will ensure Australia takes advantage of increasing demand.
Keeping up with what's going on overseas, keeping ahead of them in the competition, promoting the product that we produce and finding those overseas markets and consistently supplying the good quality of those markets. If we can do that, we'll always have the markets.
Like GRDC, Doug Cush sees value in dollars spent to ensure a more profitable and secure future for growers.
The investment into the industry is vital. They have a really modern breeding program. Absolutely vital if this industry is to take its place in Asia.
New varieties allowing industry expansion will ensure Australia's world-renowned durum gains a permanent and expanding share of the global market.